ロッキーズとの3連戦第2戦、大谷翔平選手が久々の一発となる44号ホームランを放ちました。試合も昨日の悔しいサヨナラ負けから一転し、快勝となっています。試合後の現地放送を翻訳してお届けいたします。
Welcome to Access Sportsnet Dodgers, brought to you by Mercury Insurance. John Hartung, Jerry Hairston Jr., and Dontrell Willis. This was more like it, guys. The Dodgers with a convincing bounce-back win in Colorado. They put up 7 runs in the first 3 innings of this game. They wind up with 11 runs, 18 hits. Shohei Ohtani hit his 44th home run. Alex Call, have yourself a day, a triple shy of the cycle, Jerry. And Emmet Sheehan goes 6 innings to get the win.
I said on the pregame show today, I wanted Alex Call to get 4 at-bats. Last night, it didn't happen. Boy, did he have a night tonight. Kirsten Watson said on the pregame show that the boys had a little bit of a chip on their shoulder today, and tonight they let it on the field. I love when they play inspired. That's what you get.
You want to talk about a deep lineup. All 9 starters today collected at least 1 hit, and so you saw the productivity of it. They never let their foot off the gas. This is more of the Dodger lineup that you know and love, collecting hits, hitting behind the runner, and getting their foot down. It was fun to watch.
Speaking of getting their foot down, Alex Call with the longest Dodger home run of the season today in Colorado, and right now he's standing by with Kirsten Watson.
Well, Alex, you had yourself quite a day at the plate. 4 hits, the second time in your career, but it started with a home run, the first one with the Dodgers. Just can you tell me, how good were you feeling at the plate today?
Yeah, pretty amazing. Praise God. Just, been working and trying to get, just calibrated here. A lot of new things going on, but just trusting that, I know I'm a great player and I'm here for a reason, and I'm going to help this team win.
After that home run, it kind of seemed like you just had a feeling of relief. Was that what you were feeling there, and just kind of having that moment of finally contributing to this new team?
Yeah, I mean, it obviously feels great to contribute and help out. And I mean, that might be the hardest ball I've ever hit, or the furthest ball I've ever hit. So it's tough to not feel amazing after that. But yeah, really, honestly, the things that I've been working on in the cage with the coaches, credit to them for just giving me a couple tips to just kind of, help me put me in a good spot and really drive the ball, which obviously I did tonight. So just grateful for their help as well.
I happen to know that over the weekend, for Players Weekend, you got a shiny new red bat. In it, you were raving about this bat. Did it have anything to do with the result today?
We can give the red bat some credit. It felt really good in my hands. I wasn't sure if it was going to be legal or not, so I chickened out and just went with Old Faithful, and delivered tonight.
Old Faithful delivered. When you look at just the offensive performance, what's it like when you're now a part of a team, when you guys have 18 hits, 11 runs?
Yeah, it was awesome. Guys weren't really trying to do too much. It was just pass the baton, take your knocks, and just keep the train rolling. And that was awesome. It's really been fun to be a part and watch these guys do their work, watch how they go about their business, and just a ton of respect for all of them. And it's great to be a part of it.
Before I let you go, you were a triple shy of the cycle. How much was that top of mind, those final 2 at-bats?
I was just trying to get on base and, whatever, but it's tough when everybody else is yelling, if you hit the ball, you better not stop running. So, there was obviously in your head, and it's a special thing to be even in that situation. And so, didn't do it tonight, but maybe in the future.
Congratulations, regardless, on an incredible performance and the team win tonight, Alex.
Yeah, thank you.
Certainly was an incredible performance tonight for Alex Call. The home run, single, and a double in his first 3 at-bats, D-Train, and had a shot, a couple at-bats, get that triple for a cycle. But what a great night for him in Dodger Blue.
Well, calibrate and celebrate. I love seeing him be able to get his foot down. You have to take advantage of the opportunities that you get the chance to play, especially in a Dodger uniform. I thought his at-bats today were clean. He was aggressive. He didn't chase out of the zone. And every time a pitcher made a mistake, especially down, I love his swing pat because he's a guy that can handle the ball down. And so every time a pitcher made a pitch down, he's able to handle that. Short, easy swing, and he's just trying to barrel the baseball. And he understands his role to be able to turn over the lineup so Shohei and Freddie can get 4 to 5 at-bats a game. But you can see by this highlight, you want to talk about a little apple pop right there, letting that baseball travel deep. That was fun to watch. And I love seeing the dugout rejuvenated and energized to show him love. And so at bat after at bat, even fisting off a baseball like that, that's very difficult to do. I was kind of wanting to keep running, even if that ball landed, and try to see that triple. But this was a big performance for him, and it really knocked the cover off the ball and really got the offense going.
Yeah, listen, he's different. He's a guy that really fights each and every at-bat, working on getting the bat to the baseball. And I said it last, and I wanted him to get 4 or 5 at-bats because his type of game, I don't care if it's a righty or lefty throwing in Coors Field, it kind of plays to that ballpark. Not with the home run, that's great and all, but it's so spacious out there.
Right.
Him putting the bat on the baseball, he has the opportunity to get knocks. He did that tonight. And to calibrate, I had to go to the Google. I had to go to the Google. It means carefully assessed or adjusted. So that's what calibrated means. So he has been adjusted. Now he is a Dodger, and he became a Dodger tonight. Really happy for him. Hopefully he gets another opportunity tomorrow night because he's got good bat-to-ball skills.
Well, Jerry, you mentioned that that what Kirsten Watson was saying on the pregame show about the guys having a chip on their shoulder. They had a little edge to them before this game tonight. 3 runs scored last night in Coors Field. You guys have talked about that is not good enough for an offense. And tonight they came out swinging early and often and just kept on swinging.
You know, and that's what I'd love to see. And that's what we wanted last night. It didn't happen, but I love the way they responded tonight. You don't let this happen or trickle the next 3 or 4 days. They went out there and right away, Will Smith with 2 outs, a key walk, and first pitch swinging, Freddy Freeman rocking in the gap. We score, and then we started to pile on run after run after run. Teoscar Hernandez had great at-bats. Will Smith, Mookie Betts, really everybody got healthy tonight, and that's what we like to see. Once again, we know it's 162 games. It is an absolute grind. You can't have that football mentality every night because there's so many games. But we can have certain stretches. You can have a chip on your shoulder, and tonight the Dodgers played with that chip on their shoulder. Hopefully that goes the rest of the way.
You know, there's a couple things I saw from the game today. Teo showed up not only offensively but defensively. Those same plays that we showed in the highlight where he misplayed it or just dropped the baseball, the ball found him today, and he got those plays done. The second thing was, when I tell you what, my call shot in Shohei Ohtani, I know I didn't go out on a limb on that, but that ball was squared up at 115 miles an hour. Once that ball landed, it sends shockwaves to that other side of that dugout that this Dodger lineup is back in full force. So those 2 components, obviously we can talk about call monster game, but from the guys that are the teeth of the lineup being able to produce and reestablish themselves, and I think there was a sense of urgency that we had to have this game. And because bottom line, yesterday I felt like this locker room was embarrassed. And sometimes being embarrassed is a good thing, especially when you have guys that have leadership or are able to turn the page but still play with the chip on their shoulder. So you saw that today.
That is a perfect word, embarrassed. As mad as the Dodger fans were last night, I know Dodger fans were upset. You went to Tarjay today.
Man,
there were some fans upset at you today. As a baseball player, you don't want to be embarrassed. And I think the Dodgers felt embarrassed, and that's why they came out there. But the key is you got to continue playing well, foot on that gas.
Got to do it again tomorrow and also Thursday and head to San Diego with a 3 out of 4 series win. Right now, let's head back to the booth. Check in one final time with Steven Nelson and Oral Hershiser.
Well, Oral, we said coming into Tuesday, the Dodgers, they need to bounce back. They need to punch back after dropping the opener in really disappointing, frustrating fashion, and everybody got involved to do exactly that.
Yeah, the offense a little bit of a flat tire. The defense a little flat tire last night. You look at the pitching, it was solid. Solid pitching again tonight, but the offense came, and they came with the hammer early with the home runs, and then throughout the whole game, 7 for 15 with runners in scoring position.
So still a chance to win the series, obviously. 2 more games here. Tomorrow, an Ohtani bump day here at Coors Field.
We've had 2 starters already that have had to respond to tough outings. Ohtani's last outing, 4 1/3, 5 hits, 4 runs, 7 strikeouts, no walks. He wants a better stat line tomorrow.
And I think we feel even more comfortable than we would already mentioning this after a Dodger win. But Eric Karros being here for Kyle Karros' first Major League home run against the Dodgers home run champion, EK. We got to be a good teammate and applaud the Karros household.
I'm hoping we either find EK's first home run or EK's last home run, and then we show Kyle's. And with that, we know how far apart Karros have hit home runs.
Well, the Dodgers get a series evening win tonight, and try to take the series lead tomorrow.
Steven and Oral, thank you very much. Yes, it was a big night for the Dodgers offense at Coors Field. Let's get right to the highlights. Tuesday night baseball in the Mile High City. Top of the first, after giving up a 2-out walk, Freddie Freeman, Jerry, my guy, to the gap in left center.
And I love that he makes that walk hurt right away. First ball swinging, rocket in the gap. In comes Will Smith. 2-out Lightning coming in.
32nd double on the season. 540th of his career, tying him with Dave Winfield for 39th place all time. In doubles, 1-0 Dodgers. Next batter, Train, you talked about Teoscar Hernandez, how he showed up tonight. Little revenge game for him, and he's going to knock in Freddie.
You know what? In that lineup, you need a guy that can handle the off-speed. Teo, when he's locked in, how many times have we seen him barrel up an off-speed pitch? That is very difficult to do. He's an RBI machine. I love that. Head down through the baseball, elongates his swing because he recognizes the pitch mid-flight. He can do that with the best of them. It doesn't matter who's on the mound.
Bottom of the first, Emmet Sheehan on the mound for the Dodgers. Tyler Freeman. Sheehan will take that, call part of a 1-2-3 first.
Pretty good slider right there, freezing Freeman.
Top of the second, first pitch to Alex Call. D-Train, talk about getting your foot down.
Oh, and he did a little shimmy. J.R., he had to let people know what neighborhood he was from. He went all the way to the funnel cake stand up there. That's a couple rows up, and so nice to see Call. I love that toe tap to get himself in line, and as soon as he barreled that baseball, he knew it was not coming back, and really, you knew it was going to be a good day for the offense.
453 feet, Jerry, and then Shohei.
Man, to the people once again, huh? I got to stop picking him, huh? You know, it seems like Shohei owe me, Shohei owe me a check all the time. I'll be calling him, calling shots, he hit that, but I love that head down to the baseball. That ball was squared up. I flinched, because I knew that sound at 115. That fence could have been 500 feet. That ball was sailing over.
Yeah, it's like calling Babe Ruth in 1930.
Number 44 for the big show. 4-0 Dodger leads. Back to Emmet Sheehan. He strikes out Kyle Karros looking.
And this is the key. Can he pitch with the lead? Sheehan attacking that strike zone, getting Karros. He'd have his revenge later.
Dodgers got 2 in the first, 2 in the second. They kept on scoring in the third. It begins with a Freddie Freeman 1-out base hit.
You know what? The bat-to-ball skills is why he's a first-ballot Hall of Famer. We're so blessed that he's on the team. And again, Teo finally getting his foot down early. Hit the breaking ball the first at bat, understands the situation. The pitcher's going to attack him up in the zone with the fastball, gets his foot down early, and barrels it.
Alex Call, that's going to be a thing in the left field.
We talk about bat-to-ball skills, putting the ball in play, especially with 2 outs in that spacious ballpark. Huge 2-out knock. I know it's huge, this is 5-0, but remember, this is Coors Field. Yeah. Every run counts.
Alex Call talked about the guys just kept passing the baton. D-Train, here's Miggy Rowe.
Jam, oh jam, line drive in the book, baby. Good at bat by Miggy Rowe, but you believe in the bottom of the order continue to get quality at bats and frustrate the pitcher. Now they're getting RBI chances as well.
Even Buddy Kennedy's getting himself an RBI knock. 7-0.
Really good effort there by the second baseman, but as a hitter, please get through. Please. He knocks it down. You get RBI knock out of it, though.
Dodgers put up a touchdown on the Rockies in the first 3 innings. Bottom 3, Sheehan gets the strikeout to start his frame.
Yeah, Fernandez had no chance. He was hunting the velocity the whole time. This is an unhittable slider down in the zone.
Rockies put 2 on, though, with 2 out. Hunter Goodman lines it to Teo.
Go ahead, Teo. Talk about my defense, D-Train. You ever seen my movies?
Bottom of the 4th inning. Warming Bernabel.
Oh, my Lord.
Mark Pryor's going to be like, what was that?
But Miggy Rowe.
That's why you have to send it.
Rowe, man. How many times do you see him in the right? He's just a gamer. He's just a gamer,
baseball
man.
player.
He's a excellent baseball player to be able to fire that strike.
Wow.
Even Mookie's like, man, that is excellent baseball at its finest.
Sheehan thought he was MJ, jumping up in the air. Mercy.
But Brenton Doyle gets the Rockies on the board. 2 out, 2-run homer.
Doyle, all-star, really good player. Tries to climb the ladder. Sees if you can sneak the cheese by the rat. Didn't happen.
He's a good player, though. He's a really good player. He's a centerpiece guy, man. The way he can play defensively has some power as well.
Top of the 5th inning, it's Alex Call again. He's got the homer, he's got a single, and now he's got Extra bases, that's a double.
What I liked about that, it was a 3-1 fastball. He didn't try to pull off the ball. He goes with the pitch, drives it off that wall. Another look at it, stays on it, gets great extension there, drives it off the wall for a double. Alex Call, great at bats tonight.
3 at-bats in, he's a triple shy of the cycle. He's got all the dances and the celebrations down. Back to Emmet Sheehan. 6th strikeout of the night against Tyler Freeman.
He had a really good slider tonight. I mean, dirty. We talked about the breaking ball coming in, how they're susceptible to the breaking ball. He had a good one.
Bottom of the 6th inning, pitching into the 6th for the first time this year, and he gets Ezekiel Tovar.
That's that pitch I wanted to finish off Caros
Yes.
a little later.
A late movement to the glove side, an important pitch.
A little later, it's the very next hitter.
It's 1-2 hanging changeup. Caros does not miss it. Would have preferred the slider in that situation, but credit Caros, stays on it, rocket for a homer. Tell you what, he could play, man.
Yeah.
Really good glove at third base. Really good bat speed. They got a player over there.
So things a little more uneasy right now. It's 7-4 all of a sudden. And then Alex Call, loop shot, lob wedge is in there.
Great base running by Pages this inning. That's a tough read as that lead runner.
Then a passed ball, and Pages races home to score to make it 8-4.
Play the game within the game. Yes. Continue to pile on. I was a little concerned because all of a sudden they were stalling, scoring runs.
Shohei Ohtani, a sliding stop. They get 1 at second, but a run scores to make it 9-4.
That's a great play by Tovar right there, picking up your first baseman.
Will Smith came into this game 3 for his last 31. Had 3 hits tonight. That makes it 10-4.
Great approach, sir, up the middle. In comes Shohei.
The Dodgers answer right back with 3 of their own. Bottom of the 7th. D-Train, you want some more defense from Teo?
Go get it. It's all about jumps off the bat. I just felt like his jumps were better today. You know what I mean? And that's so important for any type of defender to be able to anticipate and really get those first couple steps in the right direction, Jay Harry. You know it
100%,
better than anybody.
especially in that ballpark.
Yeah.
Top of the 8th inning, Alex Call, 1 more shot at hitting for the cycle, needs the triple. Swings through a fastball, and down he goes. 9th inning, Dodgers going to tack on, why not? Will Smith, here is that 3rd hit of the game. Another RBI.
Inside out swing there by Will Smith. Covers so many pitches. When he's going right, he is fun to watch.
Will Smith back on top of the National League batting average boards. Dodgers won 11-1. They are now 72-54. Emmet Sheehan picks up his 4th win of the season. He went 6 innings, gave up 4 runs, 7 strikeouts. But Alex Call, 4 for 5 with his 4th home run of the season. First as a Dodger, also doubled, drove in 2. Will Smith goes 3 for 4, 2 RBIs, reached base 5 times in the game. Here's what's coming up on the calendar. Shohei Ohtani gets the start tomorrow, and then Clayton Kershaw will close out the series in Colorado on Thursday afternoon. This weekend, another huge showdown with the Padres, this time in San Diego. Then it's back home next Monday to host the Cincinnati Reds on Mookie Betts' World Series Ring Night. All of these games right here on Sportsnet LA. Shohei with his 44th home run of the season. D-Train's called shot. Shohei now has 98 homers in his first 2 years with the Dodgers. We still have a month and a half to play. Plenty more reaction coming up. Moment of the game, D-Train getting his foot down like you used to do back in the day. 453 feet, are you kidding me?
Calling? I like that. Have a day, man. Love to see that. And you know what? He said it, man. Once I get calibrated, watch out. Move over, Shohei. I'm going to take over the leadoff spot, baby.
Like you said, once he starts calibrating, we're all celebrating. Dodgers 11-4 over the Rock Show. Freddy Freeman had another multi-hit game, and right now he's with Kirsten and the media.
Well, Freddie, the numbers between you and Will Smith have gotten closer and closer when it comes to just the batting title, a little friendly competition. How are you feeling?
I didn't even think about that, actually. I think that would be later on in the year. It's a little too early for that, but, you know, Will getting 3 hits tonight, that was awesome for him.
With just the performance today that you had kind of bouncing back from yesterday, did it feel a little different going into this one and how you guys wanted to get going early and maintain that throughout the game?
I wish I could give you, that's what, no, we just got on the board early, scored some runs. It's good to tack on runs. When you score runs, you want to keep it going. And as an offense, we did a really good job. First inning through ninth inning. Got Emmet some runs early. He pitched really, really well. It was just a good ball game.
I think 6 of those 7 runs against Gomer with 2 outs. Like, what did you sort of see in those at bats to sort of extend those innings and keep pushing runs across?
Yeah, I was just trying to see if strike can hit it. I would assume that's what everyone was just trying to get strikes. He spins the ball a lot. Our game plan was just to go up with him, and we got some pitches up, and we were ready to hit him.
You go from 2 for 11 with runners in scoring position yesterday to today's performance. How do you hit the reset button to get this?
I think that's the beauty of our game. Every day is a new day. I don't think anybody was thinking about 2 for 11. I don't even know if we knew we were 2 for 11 going into today. So, and I don't think anybody's going to think about how good we did today, tomorrow. So, every day's a new day. We'll go out there and give it our all again tomorrow. It's August.
It's a really big one now.
It's August.
So when does, if there is a batting title competition, final week of this, we don't
even think about that. If you think about individual things, that's not what you're supposed to be doing.
This club, one more real quick. With this club, Doc said yesterday before the game that he wanted to see you guys reset a little bit today because you guys kind of quote unquote fell asleep after scoring a few early runs yesterday. Wanted to see the intensity back. Is it something that you guys kind of count on with this group that it's going to happen? The reset,
Again, I don't think as a player group in here we were thinking about resetting or anything. We know how good we've been playing baseball the last few days. One day is it going to change it for us, and that's how we came in today. And we put up the runs, and Emmet threw a good ball game. It's starting pitching. If we have starting pitching, we're going to do good, and Emmet did it again today.
Obviously, the line doesn't look like it, but no, I felt good.
Anything specifically you're kind of working on just between starts, or?
Just kind of keeping them off balance a little more, being able to do different things with, especially the fastball. Just staying with it.
Is that extra tricky to kind of avoid falling into here, especially with how much the fastball kind of plays compared to other pitches not moving as much?
I don't think so. I think it was pretty much the same game plan it would have been anywhere else, honestly. It felt good with it.
When you get that big lead, do you change the way you pitch, just let it go, or do you just try to pretend like it's 0-0?
I try to pitch the same way at all times for sure. Try to, get ahead of guys and then get them out. But it's definitely nice to pitch with a lead, and knowing that a 2-run homer isn't going to kill you in a game like this is nice.
Coors Field's not an easy place to pitch. D-Train, you would know, but Emmet Sheehan in 3 career starts there at Coors. He is 3-0, and he went 6 innings tonight. It's the longest outing of his season.
Something that I saw from him in his pitch mix is he possesses a short, sharp slider. It looks just like his fastball. And if you look at the highlight, a lot of the swing and miss from the Colorado Rockies, they were trying to recognize and really hunt that fastball down in that shape with that short slider. He got a couple free strikeouts, but he got a lot of swing and miss with that pitch. That was a very important pitch. I love that pitch because it really locks the hitter up. You can throw it at the front hit, but you also can use that fastball. I thought it was an excellent equalizer to the left-handed batters, especially down in hand. There's nothing they can do with that pitch, but either hit it off their shin or swing over the top of it. And so I thought the sequence was absolutely excellent. I thought he did a good job of following Will Smith's glove. I thought they were both in sync and in rhythm. This was a big start. They had to have a quality start, especially the way they lost the game last night. And so Emmet Sheehan's a big game hunter. Yeah. And so I love his non-presence. I love his pitch mix. He made one mistake, and that was the Carroll's home run, but that was it. It was an excellent start.
Yeah, his slider does look like a fastball, especially there, and that's why I was begging him. If he would have thrown that slider to Carroll's, I don't know what would have happened. Maybe get weak contact, but he did Carroll's a favor throwing that changeup in his wheelhouse, and he hit a rocket for a home run. But you're right, 6 innings, 4 runs, that's a quality start at Coors Field. You actually take that because you understand that is a huge spacious ballpark, and your team should score a lot of runs like they did tonight. Great job of the machine, giving us length and a really good start, helping us win the ball game. This kid continues to get better and better.
Dodgers back into the win column. They've evened up the 4-game series at a game apiece. Dodgers put up 11 runs on 18 hits in beating the Rockies tonight. Let's go back to Colorado. Dave Roberts with Kirsten and the media.
Well, Dave, just ahead of the game, you said obviously you wanted to see your guys kind of turn the page, have a little bit more intensity today. When you see your group put up 18 hits, 11 runs, is that what you were hoping to see in just how they continuously built innings?
It was great. Really, really pleased with tonight. Just all across. I thought you saw a different ball club tonight. Obviously, the results were different, but I just felt that just watching our guys compete, play, perform the way they did, from the pitching, the defense, the base running, the at-bat quality. There was some slug in there. There were some base hits. There was some two-strike fighting, and there were some taking walks, like you said, building innings, and we were able to tack on and stay away from some leverage guys. And I thought Emmet, pitched a great game, and I know he'd like to have that Karros change-up back, but outside of that, I thought he threw the ball really well.
Recently, you're talking about Alex Call and kind of what you've been seeing from him offensively. Does it seem like something's either unlocked or kind of clicked for him at the plate?
I think so. I just think also there's a little bit more comfort. It was good to see him, fire on the first pitch fastball, hit a homer, get his day started off in the right way. But he just takes good at bats, and found a way to drive in some runs and get on base and almost hit for the cycle. So that was exciting, and just a gritty ball player, plays good defense, and just to, Freddie is really swinging a hot bat. Will got on track tonight, and I thought Teo really got us going early and looked good today. So just across everyone, really, really happy with.
Shohei Ohtani will take the mound for the Dodgers tomorrow, making his first career start at Coors Field. We will have a game preview and some final thoughts up next. Everything Shohei does is historic, it seems like. His home run today was his 98th during his 2 seasons with the Dodgers. 4th all-time in homers for a player's first 2 seasons with a franchise. Babe Ruth had 118 during his first 2 years with the Yanks. Alex Rodriguez, 109 with the Rangers. Roger Maris, an even 100. And now you see Shohei there at 98. Cecil Fielder had 95. First 2 years with the Tigers. Speaking of Shohei, he's going to take the mound for the Dodgers tomorrow in Colorado, hoping to finally reach that 5-inning mark for the first time this season. Went 4 1/3 against the Angels last week. That was his longest outing of the season to date. This will be his first career start, D-Train, on the mound at Coors Field. What are you hoping to see out of Shohei, the pitcher?
Well, you know what? More of the same. I'm going to be checking for the velocity, the command, and also how the slider, both of the breaking balls work in Coors Field. You have to have a more shorter, sharper breaking ball in Coors Field for the hitters to honor that. Also, how his body's going to react at that altitude as well. It's very difficult, especially if you're going to be hitting and pitching at that altitude. So I'll see how he makes the adjustment.
That's so important. IVs, you want to hydrate. Hopefully, Shohei Ohtani does that. Make sure he's been running around, and now he gets to start tomorrow night. Hopefully, he's hydrated, pitch well.
And Dave Roberts had us announce that Shohei's not going to be in the lineup on Thursday, so double duty tomorrow, the altitude, then off on Thursday. For Jerry, Dontrell, and Kirsten, I am John. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow pregame at 4:30 on Sportsnet LA.
44号の一発はとてつもない低弾道の一発でしたね。射出角度19度ってめちゃくちゃ低いですし、普通ホームランにならない角度です。まるで西武時代の和田選手のような弾丸ライナーホームランでしたね。しかもあの軌道で125メートルも飛ばしてるわけで、そりゃベンチに衝撃波が来たと言われるわけです。明日は先発ですし、いい投球と一発に期待しましょう。それでは次回の動画でお会いしましょう。さようなら。